For more great recipes and video tips, hit the bell icon once you're subscribed and never miss a video from Recipes Are Simple. Hey guys, today we're making khubz. Khubz is a famous Middle Eastern flatbread. This flatbread is used for those delicious shawarma rolls. I have great recipes for chicken shawarma, beef shawarma, as well as falafel sandwich on my blog, so you can check them out if you like. You can also serve the khubz with dips like hummus, mutabbal, and baba ganoush, and I have recipes for all of those on my blog as well. This is a staple at our home, and most Middle Eastern homes you always have some khubz in the fridge that you can heat up and make a quick meal anytime, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So there are two methods for making homemade khubz. One method uses yeast as the leavening agent. In this case, all you need is yeast, warm water, sugar, flour. I use a combination of bread flour and plain flour, salt, and olive oil. In this case, you do need to allow the dough to rise for 2 hours once you have kneaded it. The second method does not use yeast, it uses baking powder as the leavening agent. All you need is flour, baking powder, sugar, and salt, and you need to only rest the dough for 15 minutes before you make it. So please visit the link in the description to get the different recipes and how to make the dough. All you need to do is mix it, knead it, and form a pliable dough like this. In the case of the yeast one, you need to set it aside for 2 hours, and in the other case, you just need to wait for 15 minutes. We will cover the dough with a damp cloth while we're waiting, so that it doesn't dry out. Now when you're ready to make your khubz, you can see that after resting the dough is quite soft and slightly bouncy. Now you want to pinch off equal portions of the dough into large lime-sized balls like this, and make them as smooth as possible. Now I'm working on my countertop, and I often like to lay this kitchen plastic mat on my countertop when I'm working with pita bread or any type of flatbreads. I place a wet paper towel on the counter and then the plastic sheet on top so that it does not slide. So we're going to need some flour for dusting, and we need a rolling pin as well. Lightly flour the working surface and place one ball at a time to roll out. You want to flatten each disc with your palm slightly, and then with a rotating motion you want to roll out the disc as large as possible. Just keep rotating it as you are spreading it out and rolling it. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, but try to make sure that there are no tears in our khubz. And once you get it as large as you can without any tears, you want to lift all across the sides and slightly stretch the khubz all around. So you can see we have a nice thin sheet of khubz. Now I have my griddle pan. I'm heating it on low till it gets quite hot. Don't place it immediately on high heat. It's better to start on a low flame and heat it gradually till it gets quite hot. You can test the heat by placing your palm above the griddle pan to know if it's hot enough. Now you want to place one khubz at a time on the hot griddle pan. Try to lay it down as flat as possible without any creases. Once you lay it down on the hot pan, it is difficult to lift and correct. So now you want to wait till you see some bubbles forming on the surface of the khubz. So the griddle pan is still on a low flame, but it's quite hot. It will take some time for all the bubbles to appear on the surface. Wait for the bubbles to appear evenly all over the surface of the khubz. Here we see this in speed motion. Once there are bubbles all over the surface, you want to flip it over and then wait for some more bubbles to appear. Like this. Once there are bubbles on the second side and it seems cooked through, use a spatula to gently press on the bread to help to puff it up. Just keep pressing gently over the surface and the pita bread will puff up. You can flip it over and do the other side as well. The more your khubz puffs up, the softer it will be. Now here I am repurposing one of my older videos, so I'm sorry about the video quality, but these khubz are really soft and they smell really good. So you can place the khubz in your casserole dish one on top of the other so they stay nice and warm and soft. You can also store them in ziploc bags once they have cooled down, and you can store them in the fridge. Just microwave them to reheat them, and you can make all your favorite wraps or serve them with your favorite dips. Please check out all the recipes on my blog for more details. We hope you try this at home if you're not able to buy ready-made khubz. This is a really great homemade recipe. So see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos and recipes, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. You can also take a picture of a dish that you prepared from Recipes Are Simple and share it on one of my social media links.